We're here inside the vaulted tent for the launch of the 2016 Gen 6 Camaro, and next to me is my good friend Mark Royce. And Mark, the first question I've got to ask you is, how important is it to you personally to launch the new Camaro right here in Motor City, Detroit?
So this 6th gen is an incredible redesign of what was and is an iconic car. We really thought that it was time to do a new architecture for this car and get the mass out of it, still get all the great riding and redo the interior extensively. So to do that and introduce the car on the banks of the Detroit River here as the city is in rebirth, those two go together hand in hand. And for me personally, I've lived here my whole life. I now work on the banks of the Detroit River as well. It could be more special to have all the Camaro enthusiasts come down here.
Well, I've got to say, all of the customers that are here to check out the new 16 Camaro are literally, they're about to have a siege into this tent. But for you personally, is there one thing on the new Camaro that stands out that is more important to you than others?
Yeah, I think driving the car extensively at the Nürburgring and on the Autobahn is the big car stability in a car that is 200 pounds lighter than the last gen.
Well, it's been well documented that your first car was a 1967 Camaro.
It was, yeah.
And with all of the 25 cars are here in the museum that we've been set up for the Gen 6 launch, is there one of those cars out there that you would want more than the others?
You know, for those cars, my dad was chief engineer of the 2nd gen, and I've never owned a 2nd gen. And so one of those cars, and I think it's probably a split bumper Z28 RS, is what I'd really like to own because of that, because just my heart and soul and my dad.
Well, that's going to wrap up my time with Mark Royce right here at the 2016 Camaro launch. If you want more information, make sure to go to 𝗙𝗿𝗏𝗶𝗹.com.